Hello everybody and welcome back to a Royal Reader. My name is Cece and today we're going to be doing a 24-hour reading challenge, readathon, birthday edition. So it is Thursday, it's almost 1 o'clock, which is when I would like to start the 24-hour readathon. I'm not going to force myself into doing anything crazy. My birthday is in fact tomorrow. I just want to have a really nice chilled reading time because I have quite a few books on my TBR that I need to finish, but I'm not going to be reading those, so tell me why I'm doing this again. Let's just get into the books that I want to read. Also, as you can tell, I have reorganized and shuffled around my bookshelf. I like it. I will be doing a bookshelf tour sometime soon, so if you're excited for that, please give this video a thumbs up. Let's get into the books that I'm going to be attempting to finish within 24 hours. First one is going to be The House in the Cerulean Sea by TJ Cloone. This is said to be a sort of middle grade for adults. It is very sweet and wholesome and things like that. This follows our main character Linus Baker, who is a social worker of a sort, I want to say. In this world there are orphanages that hold magical children, and he is sort of sent to these orphanages just to make sure that they're being treated well, and that they are doing all right and things like that. He gets sent to the orphanage that is on the cover of the book and basically discovers a few things about himself and just about the world in general, and I'm really excited to read this. I have started it. I'm only 20 pages in, so it should go by really quickly, I'm hoping. Yes, that's the first book. Then the next ones I have are some like fantasy romance ones that I'm super excited to read. I am like a quarter, if not more, of the way through this one, and I am reading it on my Kindle, and that is To Kill a Kingdom by Alexandra Christio. This is a sort of Little Mermaid retelling, but instead of mermaids we have sirens instead, and the prince character of this is actually a siren hunter. So that's basically it. I'm not going to go into too much more detail other than that because, as you know, it's a Little Mermaid retelling, so I guess we're gonna kind of know where it goes. But I am only about like 130 pages through. So almost halfway through this one, so I'm hoping to be able to finish this one today as well. The next one that I am also in the middle of reading is one that I am super excited about. I have only read the first chapter so far, and that is in fact A Dance with the Fae Prince by Elise Kova. I read her book A Deal with the Elf King, that's what it was called. I think at the beginning of like October, maybe November last year. Absolutely loved it. This book is sort of set in the same series. It's called her Married to Magic novel. I think there are going to be a series of retellings because the Deal with the Elf King was sort of a Beauty and the Beast / Hades and Persephone retelling. This one is definitely going towards a Cinderella retelling. We have our main character. She is sold off to be married to some lord for money because her family is broke. And that's basically as much as I know so far. I don't really want to read the synopsis of this because just because it's a retelling, I kind of already know where it's going to go. So there's that one that I'm reading, and the cover of this, stunning. So there's that one, and then the last one that I am hoping to read, I have also started quite a bit. I'm only about 18% through, and that is Straight On Till Morning by Kj Sutton. This is a Peter Pan retelling, except in this one Wendy has been given the opportunity to gain some money for her family as her family is suffering. She is approached by an old rich lady and says, you need to kill Peter, and if you do, I will give you heaps and heaps of money in order for you to not worry about medical bills and things like that. So that's that. This is also very smutty. Within the first chapter there was a smut scene and I was just not prepared for it whatsoever. And yeah, So those are the 4 books that I have. I don't know how quickly I'm going to be able to read them, but I have a feeling the fantasy romance ones are going to go quite quickly because the Kindle says that it only takes about 4 to 5 hours to read them. So I have a feeling I'll be able to finish them quite quickly. And if I end up finishing all of these books, then I will be starting something that is on my August TBR. But nonetheless, let's get into reading. I think I'm going to go with To Kill a Kingdom because I really want to finish that because I'm really enjoying it. So yeah, let's go.
Louie. Louie.
I took a nap, which is fine. I took about a 3-hour nap, which I wasn't planning, but I actually, honest to God, fell asleep reading. There is a floof here. So didn't mean to fall asleep, but fell asleep. So I think I may just add on a couple of hours to the readathon, so I'll end this at like 3 o'clock tomorrow instead of 1 o'clock. But I did read for an hour before I fell asleep. So I am almost finished the book. I think I have like an hour left, supposedly. So yeah, I'm going to continue reading, but I am going to go and get something to eat. Because I haven't had lunch yet. Kind of a bit late. It's almost like, it's 5 o'clock, so I might have an early dinner. Either way, that's what the plan is. Alright, so I've just finished eating dinner. It's almost, my friend's upset, almost 6:15. I did read for a little bit before I went and got dinner. So now it's just time to read and chill. I think I'm over halfway now into this one. Yeah, I'm almost 60% through. So let's get to reading. It's my birthday soon. And I'm very excited. Yes. Right, hello. It is quite a bit later now. I have just finished, well, not just finished, finished it about half an hour ago, To Kill a Kingdom. I really enjoyed it. I gave it a 4 out of 5 stars. It was the Little Mermaid retelling. I definitely liked how it incorporated some of the elements from like the Disney version with the sea witch having tentacles and things like that. I liked how the romance was done. It's definitely not romance heavy. It's more of like a mutual understanding that the characters come to, and I really liked that. I like the characters as well. Elian, I think is how you pronounce the prince's name. He was really interesting to read from. I really liked his perspective. And Lyra, I think, who is the siren, she was really interesting to read from as well. So I really enjoyed this one. 5 out of 5 stars. No, 4 out of 5 stars. That's what I meant to say. Next, I think I'm going to take a break from reading digitally, and I'm going to go into reading some of The House in the Cerulean Sea, just so I can give my eyes a bit of a break from reading on the screen. So let's get into this. I don't know how long I'm going to be able to stay awake for because I am quite tired, but hopefully I'll be able to push through. It's almost 9 o'clock now, so that's usually about my bedtime. But we shall see how much I can read. Hopefully it's a lot, but I'm happy that I have finished at least one book, even though it's not a book that's on my TBR. But anyway, let's get to it. Okay, so it's been about an hour. I have gotten through about 100 pages of The House in the Cerulean Sea, and I am loving it. It is so cute and adorable already. I am in love with all the children. Linus just needs a break, honestly. He just needs to have a good old vacation. Yeah, really enjoying it. I don't know how much longer I will be able to stay up. So, because as you can tell I'm quite tired, and I do believe I have to get up early so I can receive my presents from my family before everybody has to go to work. But I'll try read for another hour or so, and I'm going to continue reading this now. I'm old now. So it's just 5 past midnight, and that means that it's the 27th of August, which means it's my birthday, which means I just turned 24. So that's crazy. I've made it to page 200 of The House in the Cerulean Sea, and I'm loving this so far. I have so many tabs in this. All of them are pink and orange, which are for funny moments and moments that I just love. This book is so cute, and definitely gonna make it onto my top favorite books of the year, 100%, no doubt. I'm really loving this so far, but I'm getting a bit sleepy, so I'm going to stop this one for now and pick up my Kindle and probably read Dance with the Fae Prince, I think it's called, and read that in the dark so I can get sleepy. But yeah, really loving this. I love Sal and Theodore and Chauncey. They are my favorites. I love them to pieces. So yeah, anyway, I will talk to you guys in the morning. Good morning, everyone. So it is 8 o'clock and I have been awake for a very long time. I read quite a bit of Dance with the Fae Prince, and I am now about 25% through. I'm planning on reading some more today to hopefully finish it, and then I will finish The House in the Cerulean Sea. Dance with the Fae Prince I thought was a Cinderella retelling, but it's like a mixture of Cinderella and Beauty and the Beast, because our main character, Katria, I think is her name, she's obviously sold into this marriage, and when she gets to the manor that her husband lives in, she's given a whole bunch of rules that she has to follow in order for her to be like safe. You know, she's like not allowed to go outside at night time. She has to stay inside her room at night, and all of this sort of stuff. So it's giving me Beauty and the Beast vibes, and then yeah, I'm really enjoying it. Anyway, really enjoying it. So I'm actually gonna go to sleep because I went to bed at 1. My roommate's alarm went off at about 3:30 and I was woken up by it. I went back to sleep at about 5 after reading for a little bit, and then had to get up at about 7 to open my presents with my family. So I am very tired right now. So yeah, I'm gonna read for a little bit and then probably go back to sleep. I got a Snorlax for my birthday. Isn't he just the cutest? Anyway, I'm going to go and read and then have a nap. So it is quite a bit later now. It's almost 1 o'clock. It is 1 o'clock actually. It's almost 1:30. Gonna extend the time until about I'm gonna say 4 o'clock, just because that will cover for like the time that I've spent sleeping and stuff like that. I woke up again with a really bad headache, so I went and I got something to eat, and I also got some coffee, so that has helped. But now, instead of reading Dance with the Fae Prince, I'm going to be continuing on with The House in the Cerulean Sea. Really enjoying this, loving everything. I want everybody to read this. It is so cute and sweet and just amazing. I only have 200 pages left of this. It should go by pretty quickly. Yeah, let's get into it, basically. That's all I can say. So, I've just finished It was so good. It was so good. I love it so much. Just the characters in this are everything. They are incredible. I love everyone. Hi, Prince. You want cuddles? Come here. Somebody's demanding attention. I loved everything about this book, honestly. 5 out of 5 stars. Everything about this was just incredible. There were so many meaningful messages as well that I think everybody can take from this. I definitely think the content is probably a little mature for children, but I think, you know, someone that's 12 and upwards would be able to read this and really enjoy it, I think. But it's definitely a middle grade for adults. It was just so heartwarming. It was everything that everybody has ever said about it. I loved it so much. Look at how much I've tabbed it. My heart cannot handle the amount of wholesomeness that I have just experienced. But yes, I managed to finish this just within my time parameters. So I moved the end timing to 4 o'clock, I believe I said. And it's just gone at 3:30 now, and I am very happy with that. So let me actually go and sit up properly and give you a wrap up. How about that? Alright, so I have managed to finish 2 books throughout this very chill 24-hour reading challenge. Like I said, it was going to be chill. I wasn't going to try and force myself to do anything crazy. I just wanted to read some books that I've had my eye on for a while to celebrate my birthday, which is today. And so far I've really enjoyed it. Let's get into the books that I managed to finish. So the first one that I managed to finish was To Kill a Kingdom by Alexandra Prestio. This was a Little Mermaid retelling. We have our main character Lyra, who is a siren, and our second main character Elian, who is a prince, and he has sort of become a siren killer, siren hunter. In this, sirens have to steal the hearts of humans in order to sort of prolong their life. They sort of get, you know, more power from the hearts, and because Lyra is she's the princess of the underwater realm. Her mother decided that she would only steal princes' hearts, so she has become known as the Prince's Bane, and she sets her sights on going after Elian, and Elian is on this mission to try and find this sort of relic that will help stop the sirens and be able to put like an end to the war that's between the humans and the sirens. That's basically all I want to give you. I don't want to give you too much because it was definitely a interesting journey to read. It's definitely similar to The Little Mermaid, like there are still aspects there, but I enjoyed how it was twisted and made it more refreshing to read. I do like that the Sea Queen slash the Sea Witch was very much like Ursula from The Little Mermaid, so she was an octopus thing with tentacles. And I liked how sirens and mermaids are completely different in this world. I really enjoyed that. And also, I am 99% sure that the country or kingdom where Elian is from is inspired by Egyptian culture, because there's a lot of talk about pyramids, and there was also mention of Egyptian clothing, so I liked that aspect. So yeah, that was the first book I finished. And then the second book that I finished was The House in the Cerulean Sea by TJ Cloone. Oh, I loved this so much. Like I said, 5 out of 5 stars. I absolutely loved everything about this. We have our main character, Linus Baker, who is a caseworker for the Department of Magical Youths. So it's his job to go to all of the orphanages and make sure that the children that are staying there are well looked after, and that the people who own the orphanages are caring for them well enough, and that they're not being abused or anything like that. And one day he gets a message from extreme upper management that he's going to go to this really secluded orphanage in this island that is like really classified, and no one knows anything about it, and it has a bunch of children that are there that are unlike anything he has ever dealt with. And once he gets there, he discovers that his life is not what he thought it was, and there's just some things about his life that he wants to change, and he's not sure how he can go about that because he's only ever known rules and regulations and things like that. And while he's there, he has a connection with the orphanage master, who is Arthur Paranesis, I think is how you pronounce his name. And it's just amazing. He forms connections with the children, and it's just incredible and so heartwarming and wholesome. It gave me massive Studio Ghibli vibes, and I want this to either be a film or a animation. I don't care, but I need to see this. Preferably Ghibli style, but you know, I'll take what I can get, because this book was just incredible. So many quotes about not having to conform to people's ideas and idealistics about certain aspects of your life, and just being able to do whatever you want, and that being different is okay, and sometimes being better than being what everyone else is. I loved it so much. So I gave this one a 5 out of 5 stars, and I gave To Kill a Kingdom 4 out of 5 stars. I have managed to make my way to about 25 to 30% of the way through A Dance with the Fae Prince. Really enjoying this one so far. Hopefully going to finish it probably by the end of today. But that is it for this video. I do hope you enjoy it. Let me know if you have read any of the books that I have mentioned. I really suggest anybody, honest to God, pick this book up. It is fantastic. I loved it to pieces. Okay, it was incredible. I loved it. Just read it, okay? Just read it. Same with To Kill a Kingdom. It was really good as well. And yeah, if you enjoyed, give this video a thumbs up, and let me know what your thoughts were down in the comments below. If you'd like to see more of me, then do be sure to check out my socials. Twitter and Instagram, always linked down below in the description box. And also, if you'd like to see more of my videos, then do be sure to hit the red subscribe button so you can see more videos of me in the future. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed. I'm sorry I look like a bit of a mess, but you know, it's fine. And I will see you guys in another video later on.